Yo guys, what's up? It's me, Private Ryan. Welcome back to the Private Ryan Gameplays YouTube channel. And it's been a while that I have talked about the NBA games, or NBA players for that matter. And today we're gonna be discussing James Harden and his team, the Philadelphia 76ers. So it's been a crazy Monday to Thursday as of this time, August 18. August 18 on my end, August 17 on most of you who are in the Americas, about what's happening with James Harden. He just called out Daryl Morey of the Philadelphia 76ers management, the same guy who gave him the powers in Houston. They changed management there. He moves over to Philly. Then Harden made his way out from Brooklyn, arrived at the Philly, played a season there, then dropped crazy amount of money, not taking the max, because he was promised to have the maximum contract this year. But yeah, Daryl Morey is a liar. That's the headline in Philadelphia today. James Harden a couple of days ago just declared war on the Sixers front office. He said he'll never play for Daryl Morey ever again, or any of his organization if he's involved or something. He'll never play with him again. Now, is that valid for James Harden? I don't know both sides of the stories, but I think what they did there behind the curtains, under the table, declarations of some sort, deals, is not allowed in the NBA. You can't just say, I'm going to take a pay cut today and I'm going to be paid full time next year. That is just crazy. Doing some cheese in there in Philly. I think they're going to get fined, both of them. I don't know what it's called. It could be tampering, right? Let me know in the comments what it's called, guys. But it's not allowed. And of course, Daryl Morey. I can't pronounce his last name right. Let me know in the comments as well. Did not comment on the issue, just like what he always did. He just kept quiet. There were some jokes all around that, yeah, if I'm Daryl, I'm not gonna pay James Harden after he scored 9 points in a game 7 and blew that second round exit for Philadelphia. We all know James Harden's not gonna perform in the postseason. I'm a big James Harden fan for the season, but not in the post. Although he did have a few games that he could score. So the timeline is Tuesday, Wednesday, James Harden said, Daryl Morey is a liar, I'm not going to play. Come Wednesday, Thursday, he's in China doing some Adidas stuff. You know, Adidas is hanging on with James Harden and Trae Young. There are only 2 superstars and Derrick Rose. James Harden sells his line of wine in China and he sold it for 10,000 pieces of wine in seconds. So the Chinese folks really love James Harden. He's very famous there. He did the dance there. So after he sold the wine in China, he did the flip, a cartwheel. He's so happy. And there are jokes that he's looking for strip clubs in China. But let me know your thoughts on this. He is playing with the idea that the Chinese folks, Asian folks loves me. I could play here up to my 50s. I could get paid. Unlike in the NBA, which I have to do a lot of stuff. This is crazy, James Harden. And come Thursday, just today, guys, Chris Paul, the former Rocket, and Carmelo Anthony came out and said, yeah, Daryl Morey is a liar. He lied to us as well. Wow, that is some cheese. We all know Melo, while he was in Houston, he didn't want to come off the bench, but he was traded the year after. He said Morey came to him. He won't be traded, but he got traded. Then Chris Paul said that it's going to be me or James Harden who's going to go out. Then Daryl said to him, you're not going to be traded. But then, boom, he went to the Thunder. This is nuts. So I've been a hooper, let's say, a decade of my life. Not professional though, just school stuff. I've seen hoopers especially the alpha one. So I'm not really an alpha myself, scoring only 14-16 points out of the 70 points that amateur guys score. So let me say I'm just a top 5. I sometimes came off the bench myself, but during my later years, I'm a top 5 in my team. I could do that alpha dog, but the team doesn't need it. All I can say, if you're the alpha like a Harden, a Chris Paul, and a Carmelo Anthony, don't beef with management, because management owns the team. Show them what you got. I know some hoopers were not gonna agree with me, because this line of generations, they say, speak up your mind, be true to yourself. But you're just hurting your resale value. That's what James Harden is looking for, right? Money. If he keeps beefing with the managers or the front office, these guys, they have their own circles. You're not gonna get money that you're looking for if you keep on beefing with this. So I don't know what's gonna happen in the next few days. I'll give an update if I can. I'll post. But that's what's been weird in the NBA. Instead of focusing the in-season tournament that they played, we got ourselves a James Harden and Daryl Morey drama in Philly. With that said, this is Private Ryan. Thank you for your time, and I'll be seeing you. Peace.
I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings. Yeah.